Hello, welcome to my channel, and today we'll be seeing if the famous but heavy APS-C zoom lens, the Sigma 18-35mm f1.8, can be used with a compact motorized gimbal. The gimbal in question we'll be testing is the Zhiyun Weebill 3S, nearly identical to the newly released Cinepeer Weebill 3E, which is intended for lighter mirrorless and DSLR setups. The manufacturer doesn't list the exact capacity of these gimbals, but instead identifies the Nikon D850 with a Sigma 24-70mm as the maximum payload, which is apparently 2,025 grams or 4.5 pounds together, which seems to be a typical capacity for gimbals of this size class. The Sigma 18-35 at 810 grams or 1.8 pounds is very heavy for an APS-C lens, but in theory is within the payload capacity, even when paired with Canon's largest crop R-series body and the required adapter. But does this actually work in practice? My initial attempt to balance the thing fell short, as with a hood attached the setup is far too restricted in movement. Removing the hood, however, allowed this combination far more range of motion, though the lens is still too long to allow complete 360 movement on the tilt axis. Also remember to remove the lens cap when balancing, as even the slightest bit of added weight can throw it off. The Sigma 18-35 zooms internally, which means the external shell doesn't change when you do so. Do the shifting elements also shift the weight balance enough to throw it off as the lens cap did? It actually doesn't. I'll briefly show the balancing measurements I used, but note I used a heavier and bulkier Manfrotto quick plate instead of the provided one. So we managed to get the Sigma properly balancing when unpowered, but how does it work in actual use? I'll leave you here with a few tests of it in action, but bear in mind the operator here was a complete gimbal novice.